Okay, so alright, so I'm just going to introduce you to how to create a lens, one of these things. As you can see, it's a lens for Google VR, and you can see all I did was basically I took one of these bottles, I cut out 2 holes and then sort of stuck them together with blutac, and then I did the whole thing into water, and when I submerged it, brought it back up again, and you see how there's water in it, and that makes a double convex lens. Oh, I think that's what it's called. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to create one of these today. Okay, so we're going to start to make one now. Alright, so this is what you'll need: a pen, piece of paper, scissors or a Stanley knife, a bottle. It doesn't have to be this size, you can use those small ones, and your Google VR. Well, you don't need this, but yes, so you don't need that, and you don't really need the paper, and you don't really need the scissors really, and you don't really need the pen, but I'll show you what I prefer to use. I prefer to use this one, and the bottle. Okay, so what you want to do to get started, alright, is first you want to trace out, because here's the VR that we want to create. This is the thing. Okay, and you need blutac as well. Sorry, you need blutac. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so now I'm going to just like cut out some corners, because the thing is we want to get like the hump part, and that's going to be like our convex part, or our concave part. It's like a cave or convex or something. So anyway, so we want to get that shape. So we're just going to get like the very edge of the bottle. I don't know if you're seeing this properly, but yeah, you want to get that shape there, and that bump. You want to get that bump, yeah. Alright, so you can either draw on it, but I prefer to get a piece of paper with some blutac on it, and just cut that part out. And like cut 2 pieces out. So I'm just going to cut another piece. So safety gloves is also very important, like safe cutting gloves. And if you need, and if you're not confident with a knife, get somebody who is confident, or do it very, very slowly. Okay, so like I've got this knife. This is good, but I prefer this one because I can saw with it. Sorry, this video is taking so long to explain. But anyway, so okay, so the middle of it is right on the bump here, and I'm just gonna start cutting it out. Okay, so first thing, to be safe, because you can slip and cut, and yeah, all sorts of different things. So you wanna, when you're cutting as well, you want to be safe. So if you're just starting out cutting things, just go very slowly, think about things, and just like don't make any, like if you can see yourself cutting yourself, imagine all the different possibilities that can happen. So spend at least 10 minutes just thinking about things before you start. But because I have lots of experience cutting things, not a lot of experience, but yes. Anyway, so here we go. We're going to start cutting around this shape here. Careful, like this, so quick moves. Accidentally cuts a finger. If you work in the kitchen, you can like do that. It doesn't cut. So there you go. So you got one piece there. One piece. Yay! I'm just going to get a second piece now. Get this second piece, making sure to get that edge. Oh, I'm just going to cut it. I don't need that thing because you want a smaller piece as well. Okay. Right, so just cut into a smaller piece, but if you're not an expert at this, do it safer than what I'm doing. Okay, so now we've got these two pieces, and they don't have to be exact because you've got blutac as well. So yeah, so those two pieces are cut out. Got two pieces of plastic. Okay, I'm just going to neaten this up a bit. Okay, and always cut away from the body. Cut away from the body. Don't cut in. Don't cut into your finger. But if you know, it's as safe as possible. Right. Okay. Two pieces. This can be, it's concave. That's the concave side, and that's the convex side. And you want to stick them together with blutac. And I'm just going to have to get some blutac. I don't have much blutac. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. Okay, and usually I'm just going to show you next how to like put water in there. Like I've seen other videos and stuff. Okay, cool. Edit. Okay, so now I'm going to explain how to, I'm going to explain how to create the actual lens with the water in it. Okay, so first thing you need is blutac and your lenses. Alright, we'll put these aside first. Put them over here. Okay, and you want to fill up a tank. Fill up a sink of water. If you want to save water, then warm water, cold water doesn't matter. Cold water is better. But yes, this should be enough water. It's a nicely designed sink. Okay. This sink leaks, so first thing you're going to do, drop these in there. And with the blutac, you're going to make a little tube. And then make the tube a bit longer. And you actually didn't need to drop them in there, but you know, you get the general gist. This is just my style. Okay, so you're going to get the small one. And I guess you should make sure it's sort of dry first, so dry it off on your sleeve, or if you're wearing a t-shirt, just shake it and then dry it on your hand. And dry your fingers on your hand and stuff. Shake the fingers out. And that should be dry. And then get the end of the worm and push it along the edge, or the inner edge. The inner edge of the lens. And there, lovely. Ooh, make sure it's neat and popping out, and then, oops, running out, and then put it all underneath the water. Oops, it's a bit loose there. Okay, sorry, and then get rid of any bubbles. Oops, sorry, it's all sorry. Alright, so here you put it like this. Okay. Right, so there's other methods on YouTube where you can use a syringe and glue, but I found the blutac method is the best. Okay, so that's a big lens. See how it sort of magnifies stuff? It's not really magnifying stuff, is it? Let's have a look. Because there's no water in it. It wasn't airtight. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, so this is a different method. Sorry, widen it a bit, and then try it again. Alright, see if it's magnifying stuff now. Wow, that's big. Okay, there's water in it now, so it's working. It's working. Great. Alright, wonderful. Now I'm gonna show you how to put this in a Google VR now. And it's really important because when you put it in, you've got to adjust it. Well, it's not that important, you can adjust the stuff. But yeah, anyway, so this could be the end of the video. Yeah. But it's not. So, right now, I am going to put this into this Google VR that I made myself. Alright, and I'm so glad you made it this far into the video. Okay, so yeah, you can see there's one in there already, and well, this one, well, I haven't really decided, could I put it this way or that way? Either way, you want to put it in loosely because you're going to be adjusting it later, and you can see there's a bubble there, and really a bubble doesn't matter that much because it's going to be at the top of your screen, you know, like at the, at the top sort of thing, so the bubble would go up to the top. And you might want to use blutac on each side and stuff, and yeah, but yeah, like once it's in there, and your Google Glass is in there and you're checking everything out kind of thing, it's all in there, you're going to notice on the screen that like images are going to be like they won't align. You want them like aligned. If this is like the image that you're seeing and if it looks blurry and it looks like that, you want to adjust this, sort of like twist it and like push it to the side or down and kind of like adjust it sort of thing, so that like it's like adjusting and like pushing until it's like all aligned sort of thing. And that's what you're doing there. And once it's all aligned, you wanna like tape it all down, keep it in place, put blutac and stuff, and make sure it's perfect. Okay, so when it's perfect, yeah, then you're checking out Google Glass. And the other thing is, if it's really blurry, it's probably because the plastic on the water bottle isn't that great. Like, you can try, like, even if the glass is a bit blue, it could be clearer. So, like, if you're at the supermarket and you're checking out bottles of water and you see these ones which have got like a blue, they look blue, they're actually more clearer for some of them. And if you look at like the clear bottles, they're actually quite blurry when you use the Google VR. So yeah, I like the blue ones because they're clearer, but they could be ones that are actually clearer than this. But yeah, these are pretty good. So yeah, good luck. Before we go, I'll show you this, how I create it. It's just one piece of, you don't even need this middle part. It's just one piece that you fold into like a square. And it doesn't really matter the distance. You can, like, the distance between the phone and the eye hole. Like, you can put it closer and further away, because these are like variable as well. Variable, anyway, so yeah, and it's good to have the sides open, because like if you don't have like the magnet stuff, you can just press the screen by, like, when you're holding Google VR, right, you can just put your finger in and press the screen and stuff, you know. It's much better to have the sides open. I mean, ugh. Yeah, how good was it? How good was this video? Give me some likes, post some comments and stuff, and yeah, tell me what you think. Yeah, I plan to make some videos in the future, possibly. Yeah, so show me some of your videos as well. I'll be sure to check yours out. Okay, cool, thanks. Goodbye. Okay, so a safety reminder. I know these are fairly boring to watch, but I feel it is very important that we really go through the safety of everything that because when you're working at home and you're by yourself, it's still dangerous to work without protection. So protection for this task would be eye protection and gloves. Gloves is, if you don't work with these, you might get injured, and even if you have a lot of experience, there's a good chance you may get injured. So this is fairly important that you pay attention to this and that you know this. I'm not just disclaiming. Actually, there's got to be some person out there that might injure themselves in a bad way or a good way, and I don't want that to happen. So yeah, safety and protection, personal protective equipment. yeah, if you're doing this like with other people as well, you could possibly wear some high vis as well. Some high vis gloves, like if you're working at a desk and there's other people using knives and stuff, high vis gloves and stuff, and yeah, so safety reminder. Alright, okay. Good luck with your project and be safe.